What's good with you? YouTube? Lou the Riding Quarterback with you once again. Hope everybody taking care of themselves, staying safe out there, basically living a life. If you like some of my content, please hit that like and subscribe button so you get the notifications. And if you want to, you can follow my other channel too, Lou the Rider SP1. The link is down at the bottom. Okay, they are undisputed. They did a segment on is Zeke ready to be the best running back in the league. And at this point, I don't think he's gonna have that great opportunity to try to be the best running back in the league. Because you still got running backs like Jonathan Taylor, Alvin Kamara, um, Nick Chubb. You can probably say Lamar Jackson too. Because the offense that the Dallas Cowboys run now, it don't benefit Zeke. And plus, plus I don't see Zeke getting like 200, like 130, 150, or 200 carries this season. I think the most carries he's gonna probably end up getting is probably like around probably 85 to 95 carries. Because I think he will miss at least one or two games this season. And with him splitting time with Pollard, that's gonna be trouble too. Because you remember when Zeke first got to the Cowboys, all they did was run the ball with Jason Garrett as head coach. Because at that time, you had a great offensive. They had a great offensive line. You had a great safety blanket in Jason Witten, and you had a receiver who going run route. That was with Dez Bryant, and that was a fresh rookie quarterback who was filling in for Tony Romo at the time, for permanently taking over for the Cowboys. But you remember with that offense when Garrett was hurt, they would run on first and second down and use Witten and Dez Bryant as the third down. And that didn't have to really do that much. Cause they was like taking things slow before they take the training wheels off that press side. And plus Dallas defense was terrible at that time. So basically, the way that offense was formed at that time was run, short pass, run, sometimes deep pass. Cause the less time that Dallas defense was staying off the field is when everybody knew that the only reason Dallas was winning these games at first because they were really taking a whole lot of time off the clock and playing slow, boring football. Then things started to change when they basically took the training wheels off of that press side. You saw him seeing a Zeke run the ball less. Then Zeke got in that situation with his ex-girlfriend, who claimed that he put his hands on her, and which he didn't, and nobody didn't believe her too. Because everybody felt like he was just being bitter because Zeke broke it off with her. Because in her mind, she thought her and Zeke gonna get married and she gonna live the lifestyle of luxury for life. So it made you wonder, did she really care about Zeke and love him, or you only care about the fact that he was making millions of dollars? Because you thought in your mind was, if I can't be with you, then you ain't gonna have no career. So some other female can live off what I think I rightly deserve. Cause I was messing with you. Cause I left my family in Ohio to be here with you. So, but that's a whole nother situation. I ain't that's over and done with. Then Zeke gets suspended for the 6 games that following season because the NFL is trying to make themselves look good like they always do. Then you got Zeke, who thought, man, this whole situation almost ended my career. I better hold out and try to get this money because the more hits I take, the more risks I take on that field, then I ain't gonna be able to. Who knows how soon my career gonna be over with? Zeke decided like, hey man, I'm gonna hold it out, man, because I already deserve this amount of money. With Jerry Jones, you put Jerry Jones in a bad situation. Do I pay this guy because because he has these off the field instances and these little problems? Why should I pay this guy? And when the team not looking, when the running game wasn't looking great, these Jerry Jones like, oh, I gotta pay Zeke. So Zeke gets his money. Next thing you know, he comes that season. Even though he played decent, he wasn't great. He wasn't like the Zeke we had to come to know because it seemed like he was overweight, out of shape. Now you got a situation. Now you got this situation with the quarterback. You had to pay him. He gets paid. He get paid his money. Next thing you know, he's in up breaking his ankle. He's almost done for the season. And you had a little backup quarterback come in. Then everybody like, hey man, Zeke got tried to carry the team on the back, which he could not do. Cause when you were running the ball less and passing the ball more with Dak back there, that's when you start running the ball less. And Zeke wasn't the same back he always been when he first came in the league. So that didn't work out. Then last season, Zeke, yeah, he was getting his yard. He got some touchdowns. But with him splitting time with Pollard, you got everybody questioning like, why don't they start Pollard more? Why don't they give him the ball more? Because Zeke is like basically holding his team up. Because now Pollard ended up being like one of the favorite back, like because he's smaller and faster and quicker. While Zeke ain't fast as like he used to be. He's kind of getting slower, and the hits are taking a toll on his body. Now you got this season, was I said in the video a couple weeks ago, this may end up being Zeke's last season as the Dallas Cowboys. And right now, Zeke got to average at least on 5.6 yards a game, and he got at least have at least a 1,500 yards rushing this year. Because if that don't happen, he got 1 year left on the contract. Dallas will cut him, so they won't have to pay him that last year, or they may look for a trade. So to me, Zeke saying Zeke may end up being the best running back in the league, I don't know about that. He may not have an opportunity to do that because when you're trying to be the best running back in the league, you gotta have opportunities. You gotta have chances to make that happen. If that don't happen, and he does end up failing this year, who to blame? You gotta blame Jerry Jones, or you blame the offensive system that they running. Because to me, that ain't gonna be Zeke's fault that he failed again this year. It's gonna be the Dallas Cowboys' fault because they decided passing is more important than running the rock, and you get this whole situation right here. So let me know down in the comments what you think. Will Zeke have a great season this year, or he just gonna play this season out? Hopefully, rebuild his career on another team. Other than that, hit that like and subscribe button, and I get at y'all later. Peace.